G'day, it's Aussie Dunk back with another video, and today's video is called Tea Time. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, it's tea time. So we just put the water into here like so, and we fill up the cup and put the jug down away from the place, and you see the steam possibly coming from there, and then we jiggle our tea bag and sorry guys, just screwing with you. Totally, whoops, don't want to do that. Just totally screwing with you. I'll just get that out of the way. Sorry about that. Bad comedy and all. It is tea time, however. But not tea as in cup of tea, but tea time as in this. Topps tennis double tea time. Topps tennis chrome. So yep, this is the International Tennis Hall of Fame 2021 box, and it says look for chrome autographs. I've opened this once before, and as I've told you, there is possibly one autograph per 3 boxes as such. So we're hopefully looking for an autograph in this, but being the Tennis Hall of Fame, International Tennis Hall of Fame box, a lot of Aussies, as I said last time, but this time, okay, I got a lot of my Aussies last time, so this time I am going to search out 2 cards. One I mentioned last time. I hope to hit either a Gigi Fernandez autograph, or now saying from what I've just heard from a mate, US Open is just finished, and apparently a young lady by the name of Coco won the women's US title, and I believe she has autographs in this set as well. So we are chasing a Gigi Fernandez or a Coco. So without further ado, I hope to get some good Aussies as well, and a lot of good cards. But let's see what we got in this box. Here we go. We'll open it up, pull back the plastic, unseal it, grab the plastic off it, have a look at what's there. It's 18 packs, 4 cards a pack. Okay, so just grab out all the packs. As like last video when I was doing this, I keep a pack for my end of year opening. So we roll my, whoops, try again. I think you saw that, but we rolled my dice and it landed on. There we go, 3. So pack 3 is going into my end of year opening. So we don't know what it is or who it is or whatever, but that's going up there to be opened later. And let's just get into it, see if we can get a Coco and lots of other good stuff. So pack 1, Tennis Hall of Fame. Now I'll be honest, I don't know, I haven't looked at the checklist myself. I don't know if Martina Navratilova is in this set. I dare say she's a Hall of Famer who was hijacked by the States, so the States could put their name to more tourneys. So I just wonder if she is in it, where they name her as US or Czech Republic. We'll find out. But there's a young lady from the States, Tracy Austin, first up. Mackie McDonald, I wouldn't have a clue who he is. And here's our first parallel of the box, Jennifer Brady. So we'll have a look on the back and just see who she is. Hometown, Florida. So I take it she's representing the US in this set. Jennifer Brady, 16 out of 25. Pretty cool. And Harold dressing. Harold Mayo just dressing. born in France. So I don't know how you pronounce that. Mayo. Okay, from France. Next pack. Moving right along. Let's see if we can get a Coco Goth, and if possible, a coloured or a. So we'll see what else is here. We got Andaha, Katie McNally, Christina McHale. That's a beautiful looking parallel. I'll have a look at the number on that after we just have a look at what's on the back of. So we'll just go like that. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Coco Goth. So there's the US crown winner. Unfortunately, it's just a base, but we'll have to keep it aside. And Christina McHale, New Jersey. So representing America once more with, what's that? 169, if I can focus. 169. Focus. 169 at 199. Lovely purple parallel there. So 2 nice parallels and a Coco. Just like a milkshake only crunchy Coco Pops. Okay, next pack. Yevgeny Kafelnikov. This is a one-a-box. Legend, I think, Hall of Fame. Cliff Drysdale. So, South Africa. There you go. So that's a parallel, and one of America's good old favourites from the yesteryear, Billie Jean King. Whoops, got another card here. Mitch Kruger. So all the Americans are popping out of this one after having a box of Aussies last time. Let's see what else we get. Nice, fun, cheap rip, and lots of fun cards to collect if you're a tennis fan like I was. Saying that, I used to wag school, so I'd come home and watch the Victorian Open and New South Wales Open and the Queensland Open, because all those Opens were played just before the Australian Open, and as back then it was harder to travel about, your tour would come down and they'd stay for 3 to 4 weeks and play a couple of different tournaments each, and then they'd all go in for the Australian Open. So there's Alexander Bublik, another purpley one. So I take it that's our 199 again, but just the plain purple instead of a shimmering purple. Alexander Bublik from Russia. So that's 4 colours. I take it there can't be too much left in this box with all that colour coming out. Another one of America's greatest double players, Pam Shriver. And Zeugenfuss. Don't know who she was or San Diego. Back in turned pro in 1971. Yep, I watched tennis through that era, but I never actually remembered that name, to be open. Let's see what, as a member of the original gender equality breakers, was honored by round 16. She reached the round of 16 in singles and free majors, the US Open in 1969 and 75, and the French Open in 72. So saying that, if she never got to Australia or made it big, that's probably why I'd never heard of her. So, but there you go, Zeugenfuss. Okay, that's so much fun. These Hall of Fame sort of all-time faves and stuff. So, Rajiv Ram, Taylor Preston, and I believe she's an Aussie. So Nancy Ritchie, and that's a refractor. So I'll put that one up there. And Lin Zhu. Okay, moving right along. Yeah, I remember actually, I didn't actually leave school to watch the tennis. I was only in grade 2 or something, and I saw my brothers heading home, and I didn't know what wagging was all about, but I saw my brothers heading home, so I just followed them home, and we spent the afternoon watching tennis. So that was it. Oh, there's Conchita Martinez. There's Margaret Smith Court. Mike Bryant. And that one looks like it's a refractor. Or maybe all aces are. I'll put that up there like that. Juan Encarnacio Londera. Okay. As I said, Gigi Fernandez was one of my favourites. You had Maria Raschuti. There's a Hungarian. That's besides all the Aussies. There's a couple of overseas players that I used to follow. So Renata Tomanova, I think the Hungarian girl was. There's Minar. He's Aussie ace. Swanego and Bernarda Pereira. Okay, moving right along. I just want to hope we can get an autograph to show you at this time. So, okay. Here's Martina Navratilova. We'll just go straight to it. Okay. Looks like it doesn't actually say who she's going to represent or whatever. But at least it's got her hometown there of Czechoslovakia, so that's nice to see. There's Butch Buchholz. Sabine Litschicki. There's Martina's main opposition in the era. Those two used to be number 1 and 2 a lot of times while I was watching it. Martina had it over Chrissy, but Chrissy was a good player in her own right. So there you go, and she's a refractor. So or is she aqua? Just a refractor. Okay, there we go. And Martina. Yeah. When it comes to tennis, Aussies don't. I'm not trying to be rude, but we don't particularly like the way the Americans reorganize the thing by not creating the US Open, but changing all the things and making indoor tennis, no skill tennis, the major event. Because back in the good old days, we had grass at the Australian Open. You still got grass at Wimbledon. You have the the French on clay, but because of the professionalism and a lot of the tournament big knobs being in the USA, of course, they want to turn everything onto easy bounce rebound ace and have all competitions the same. And how boring is that? Because that's where a lot of the American wins come from, on the actual rebound ace. But saying that, at least we've managed to keep the Grand Slam, which is the Australian, Wimbledon, French and US all together as the major 4 tournaments, and we kept it so you have 2 indoor events and 1 grass event and 1 clay event. So at least we get to see how skillful some of your US players are when they hit the more original conditions as such, if I could say that. There's Jonas Borkman, Judy Dalton. I thought these were only 1 a box, but that's the second one. David Goffin from Belgium. Okay. And that's Brad Parks, American wheelchair champion. So there we go. Further into the box, we got, don't know her, Annette Kontaveit. Oops, sorry, I'm getting shinies in your eyes. Battle of the Bashers. Martina Hingis, and oh, I should know. That's the grunter. Oh, what's her name? Monica Seles, is it? No. Conchita Martinez. Well, she was a bit of grunter as well. They really used that to their advantage, and I'm glad that they had rules on how much noise players can make when they swing and stuff like that. Okay. More tennis, more cards. We're getting towards the end of the box, but there's no autograph yet. But lots and lots of colour, which is good. Martina Trevisan. I don't know who. I'm just curious. There we go. Italian lady, Martina Trevisan. There you go. There's a Steph Edberg. The Cool Swedes from way back when. Refractor. Peaches. And Juan Manuel, South American, gotta be Argentinian. Sorry, I gotta be careful what I say. I don't mean to be rude, offensive, or whatever. I just lump everything together, which I probably shouldn't, but that's just me. It's not to be offensive in that way. So there's Mark Woody, so that's an Aussie one, so we'll keep Safarova, and another refractor, Margaret Smith Court, and Arthur Files. Okay, I thought I would have been through 18 packs already, but we're slowly getting there. There's Gustavo Curtin. He's another Brazilian. So, yep. There's Roy Emerson, one of Australia's big heroes of the yesteryear. Him and Lude Hode and Ken Rosewell and Nukes, they all used to... Oh, that was a pack of Aussies there, wasn't it? Roy Emerson. The Nukes. I wonder if it says how many... 15 years pro, 7 titles, 19 Grand Slams, and does it say which is, of course, number 1. 17 titles, on his way to winning 26 majors. Just 2 behind Roy Emerson, and so on and so forth. So a few more Aussies to go into my Aussie collection. Another Aussie there on the back, but we'll get... There's me Gidgey, but it's only a base. Bit of a bummer, but so be it. Bollettieri, US coach. Madison Keys, I don't know her. And Alex Duvenar, Aussie young gun. Okay. I don't watch much tennis these days, because a lot on the hard court, as I said. I sometimes sit up and watch a bit of Wimbledon. And I just watch the Aussie Open because it's there, not because I'm really Masake Doy. There's Virginia Wade. I'm sure she's a big American, high-ranking, technically born in South Africa. I didn't know that. I thought she was American, I'll be honest. Virginia Wade's, yep, born in South Africa. I didn't know that. I learned something. 3 Grand Slam titles and 4 Grand Slam doubles. Highest singles ranking, only 2. I thought she would have been number 1 at one stage, but you learn something. There's Aussie's wheelchair counterpart to Mr. Parks, or David Hall. We've got 2 packs left. Can we just get one more colour one just for a bit of variety? Or are we going to get an auto maybe? Or there's our mate Pete Sampras. We just got a chrome refractor. There's Kenny Rosewell, Aussie. Rod Laver, Aussie. And Francesca Jones, who I don't know about at all. Great Britain. There you go. Turn Pro 2015. Years of Pro, 6 years. Our final pack. Are we going to get something good? Are we not? thank you for watching Tea Time. And, oh, talking about tea time. Well, we were opening up the packs. See, this is fine, lovely and nice. It's a nice dark tea. That's because it's a peppermint tea, so I am going to enjoy tea time once we finish. In fact, I can have a sip now, and I'll just go like this. I'll go, oh, beautiful. Peppermint tea, yum yum. Okay, last pack. Sorry about that. Just fooling around. I shouldn't have done that, but excuse me. Last pack. Is there last pack? No joke. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Here we go. Paddy Rafter, Aussie. A Pigeon Ring of Honour. A Charles Passerelle and Jan Codes, who happens to be from Czechoslovakia. Grand Slam, won 3 titles. I don't remember his name, and I'll be honest. Let's see. Beginning in 65. Claimed a French Open title in 71 and 73 Wimbledon. He reached the final in the US in 71 and 73. Okay, interesting. So for all sports fans out there, I hope you enjoyed that. For tennis fans, let me know if you watched any of these players or got involved in watching tennis back in this time, and who was your favourite player? I'd be interested to know. It's just a lot of history. It could also be embarrassing to say that you were watching these people back in 1972 when I was a very young age. That's all I'll say. So, there you have it. Tea time is for tennis. And I think to finish up, we'll just quickly pull out a couple of the best cards. And being unbiased, I will have to actually pull out my colour, which means we have Christina McHale, US. Jennifer Brady, US. And we'll finish neutral. There we go. Mr. Alexander Bublik of the Soviet Union Republic. Oh, I better be careful. Hometown Gatchina in Russia. And he turned pro in 2016. And let's just see what he did. Scored a top 50 world ranking in September 2020. He beat a top 10 opponent in the French Open. He was taught to play at the age of 2 by his father. And he reached his maiden ATP Tour final at Newport in 2019. And he was runner-up in a Singapore Open. Include runner-up finishes of the Singapore Open and the doubles final at Roland Garros. There we go. Made the French Open doubles final. So got a few years ahead of him. So there we go. Tea time is for tennis. Thanks for watching, people. I really appreciate it. This is Aussie Dunk. Lover of sports cards, lover of anime cards, lover of anything cards. Just love opening up stuff, and hopefully I'll have another video for you guys shortly. See you all later. Cheers.